Hi Libra seekers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Midheaven, Chiron, Jupiter, anything. Wherever you are, dear Libra, on my seeker's chart. If you're here, good. Welcome to my living room. I am a Libra Moon. Very artistic, very harmonious, very tasteful. Appreciates beauty, but not just the exterior, also the essence. You recognize bullshit. For example, pretentious art that seems okay, but you feel like there was no meaning or intention or whatever. You'll spot that. Great art dealers. You'll know the difference between a real artist and a pretentious artist. My most favorite artists are Capricorns. Sounds weird, right? Maybe I'll explain in the Capricorn video. So, Libra. June. Gemini season. What do we have for you? So we're right now in the peak of the energies of the month of May. So I do recommend going also back to your May video to experience the Taroscope from inside the picture. Last month you've watched it and you have, you got a peek into it from the outside. Now you get to look at it from the inside and see the forecast, the energies for the month of June. Extended are up. Some of who are watching me right now really want to know about tarot cards. You want to learn. I have a tarot master class, a weekly tarot master class. I post a new class every Sunday right here on my channel. I put the introduction, the first few minutes for the card for the lesson, and the entire video, the bunkai, the hidden applications and truth and secrets of each card, I put on my Vimeo on demand. Links below. First card that fell. 8 of Pentacles. In this deck, new deck by the way, congratulations, it's called, oh my god, Golden Dawn. Sorry. So the 8 of Pentacles, the painting on it is very different than what I normally take the 8 of Pentacles for. Normally I take the 8 of Pentacles as putting in hard work, investing, not necessarily seeing immediate results, but working for the future. And here you see this woman stepping outside of her door, feeling threatened by a snake. Are you feeling like you are threatened? Like someone might be trying to threaten what you work hard for, what you have accomplished, your home, your work, your relationship? Do you feel like there's something hidden that you don't know about? Is there like this itch in you telling you that something is off? Or maybe that fear is inside of you. Maybe it's an archetypical fear. The snake. The animals are our instincts, our emotions, our kishke, our gut. So the snake here is not an actual person threatening. It's our own fears. Maybe it's the experiences of the past. Maybe it's paranoia. Maybe it's a repetitive fear that we have. Some people are afraid of dogs. Some people are really afraid of cockroaches or snakes. It doesn't have to be a rational fear. It's just something that is really engraved in us. Could be from childhood. Could be from a past lifetime. It's mostly symbolic of something emotional that we fear. For example, snakes are very sexual. Snakes are also money and success in the Chinese culture. Are you afraid of your own sexuality? Are you overprotective with your work and coins and you're scared to let something in? Are you scared of success? Because you're so close to it. 8 of Pentacles, right? It's right before the 9 of Pentacles. We work very, very hard. We're not there yet, but it's coming. It's right around the corner, the success. And we're stepping outside to get there. But enemies await. So maybe in your case, specifically, someone who's watching, it's a real enemy that is trying to prevent you from success. But maybe it's your own fears and doubts. Maybe you are judging yourself, thinking, if I really succeed, if I get everything I want, does that make me a manipulative, selfish sneak? No, it makes you a very smart, very flowing, very intense, powerful animal. Good for you. Let's keep going. Libra, month of June. Our deepest desires. Too many cards. Some of you are now being overwhelmed with your desires. You want something really bad and you're judging yourself. Does that make me bad? Will that ruin something for me? Will that ruin my moral, my sense of obligation, my righteousness? The Hermit. Some of you out there have been alone for a long time. You've kind of been closing yourself off. Could be sexually. You're kind of in a hermit mode. You haven't been with someone in a long time, and now something new is starting, and you're scared. It's okay. You don't know if you can trust their intentions. You don't know if you can trust. But the Hermit is a very truthful essence. They seek truth. They are guidance. They seek guidance. They give guidance. The Hermit energy. Some of you are truly feeling threatened for your security, for your life. Life, I don't want to say life. It sounds big. I don't mean like life and death kind of, but something about your sense of security is feeling threatened, but there's someone who's offering their guidance and help. This also reminds me of Moses and the snake. The 10th commandment in Egypt, the Jews, the Hebrews were slaves. And then Moses, to prove that his God is real, that the Hebrew God is real, in front of Pharaoh, made his wand into a snake. And his snake, the one that turned into a snake, so his snake ate the snakes of the Pharaoh. Pharaoh also had magicians. They made their wands into snakes, and then Moses turned his one into a snake that ate the other snakes. So whichever guidance is coming, whether it be from inside of you or from outside of you, it will eat up all your enemies, all the other little snakes who are trying to mess things up for you. So if there are leftovers of bad energy, of people's jealousy and spitefulness, things that are trying to ruin something for you, you are coming into a point where your energy is so strong, or you will have help from someone who is very, very powerful, that will just, and together it will just eat up all the rest. I like that. Some of you are worried for your firstborn. And there's a need of patience and healing. A good medicine advice that I can give the few of you that it's relevant for. If you're a parent and you have a firstborn that is either sick or going through something, the advice I can give you, let someone who operates an alternative type of medicine help him. This is not going instead of Western medicine. That is very legit and very important, and you need to, of course, let your doctors advise you and so on. But as a wholesome treatment, there's something else missing that you can use, either herbal or plant oriented, something shaman oriented, that can really help. The reason why I'm saying firstborn is because of the first analogy that came to my head. Escaping Egypt from the Hebrew slaves, escaping Egypt with the help of Moses, proving the real strength of the Hebrew God. One of the Aseret HaMakot, when Pharaoh refused to let the Hebrews go, God kept inflicting hits on the pharaohs, one after another. The 10th and worst one that made him agree finally to release the slaves was the hit of the firstborn, where every household that wasn't a Hebrew household, their firstborn was struck down. So that, I feel like it's an analogy. It came to my head just because of the symbolism in the paintings. So I know that there's a few of you that this might resonate with, most of you probably not, but for you who's watching that it's relevant for, this is the guidance that the card are, that I have to give you. He or she need nature, need something shaman oriented. Okay, let's go back to the majority of the collective. Wheel of Fortune. So, and I have here the Egyptian Phoenix, I think that's how you say it. On top of the Wheel of Fortune, with all this analogy of Egyptians and the pharaohs and the Hebrews. It's interesting how all the suddenly I see the symbols that are relevant. It's kind of beautiful. Okay, something that was endured in a past lifetime in a different country or continent from the one you are living right now in is now coming back to your life in a dual way. One way is with the guidance and help. Another way is the karma of the alleged enemy or whatever harmful thing you went through. This will not strike you in a tragic, very difficult way. The repetition of it is more symbolic in your life. So don't take this to too much drama. But you have an opportunity now to set yourself free of it. Let my people go. To have your people go. Be free. Doesn't have to be a big deal like an actual nation or an actual minority that is going through something. It could just be you feeling threatened for your security and for your things, and you feel like you don't have freedom for some reason, for whatever reason. It's something that you've been carrying, that essence of slavery or essence of not being free is something that you've been carrying from past lifetimes that you need to fix. That's why it's happening now. This could be, for example, a legal situation where you know how your case is examined for whatever it is that you did or allegedly did, and you can't leave the country, okay? Or immigration, or an immigrant that can't leave the country because they don't know if they'll let them back in. All kinds of whatever. You don't want to leave your apartment because your lease is about to end, and you don't know if the management will rent it to someone else. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out, examples. It's symbolic to something much bigger and deeper, to actual slavery that you went through. And now this will present, healing will present itself. An opportunity for freedom will present itself. It is karmic. It is fated. Your soul chose to go through this in order for you to heal it. it will be healed. So the guidance is here. The help is coming. Search for it. Say yes. I don't know what it is exactly, how it's relevant to you. Maybe it doesn't speak to you at all. We'll keep with this reading, see what happens for those of you that don't resonate with this. And then you'll also have the extended. In the extended link below, I do I clarify the reading at the end, but I also do a new shuffle for a Celtic cross reading. So it usually gives something completely either very different or real depth of things. So it's worth a check out. Anyway, okay. And we have on the table 8, 9, 10. 8 of Pentacles, the Hermit is 9, the Wheel of Fortune is 10. Yes, a major completion that comes to me with major arcana. It means like a major karmic event or pain that you've been carrying will be released in the next few months, if not in the next month. It's really happening right now, or the solution will present itself. Okay. All right, let's keep going, Libras. June. Princess of Pentacles, aka Page of Pentacles. Could be a Virgo. I have 2 9s on the table on the Wheel of Fortune. Very fated time. So this could represent either a lawyer or legal consultant or professional guidance that gives you advice in whatever manners you are dealing right now. Could be a man, could be a woman, doesn't matter. But they know the job, they know what they do. You need to seek advice, professional guidance with whatever it is that you're going through. If it's medical, you need an expert both from Western culture and Asian, Eastern culture. Maybe Asian. I said it, out of nowhere, so maybe that's what it is. What else? Clarify Princess of Pentacles in this narrative with the Wheel of Fortune. The reason why I look at it as 9 is because I see it as Virgo September. Okay? And this is also 9. Virgo are the healers. Okay? They're very, very sensitive, very healing. So there's a big element of healing now. Ace of Swords. Yes, you are going to cut through a very difficult situation. A solution will present itself. It will be very accurate, very much on time. It will almost seem like a gift from the universe, like I said, almost like a miracle. Like I see a miracle coming, like borderline miracle coming and saving the day. Either suddenly a physician who is an expert or a professional that will give exactly the right tip or advice. If you need to pay someone to do it and you trust and you think that it resonates, what I'm saying resonates with them, do it. The truth will, this is something very destined and very powerful, and someone will really help, or maybe it's 2 that will help each other. I feel like it's either you and someone else that can help each other with something. Show me more. This is very interesting. What an interesting reading, Libra. Okay. I have 5 of Cups and 10 of Wands. Okay, there is a very heavy burden for some of you right now. You're feeling really, really pessimistic, really threatened, like you don't know if you can handle it anymore, like you've exhausted all your resources, you've tried everything, and you don't know what is left to do. I'm telling you, it will come out of nowhere, the solution. And wow, this is like, you can't see it right now. You don't believe me because you've endured so much and went through so much and literally checked every single option, and you're thinking this is impossible what she's saying. But the cards say it's possible. So if you are feeling burdened by an emotional obligation, maybe you need to take care of someone. I see light at the end of the tunnel really soon. Like, this is the second 10. Yeah, this, and I have the Ace of Swords here. There will be a divine intervention in the form of someone, a person that can really help. I'm just repeating myself. I'm sorry. Okay, interesting month, Libra. What else? Let's conclude. Thank you. 3 of Wands. Yes, knowledge will present itself. There is an expert, someone that will really know what to do, that will come into your life, and it will just be clear. Okay? And you will have a sense of an aha moment of like, okay, this is it. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do this. Some of you might really resonate with the Cancer reading, so I recommend watching that. Bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, Death card, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, yes. Again, there will be an opportunity, an offer, a solution that will put you back on your track. Could be either a very powerful woman with the ability to heal, or a very powerful man with the ability to heal. And this will transform both of your realities. Okay, you will manage to form a plan together, and you will just fix each other's challenges. There's a lot of work with herbalism and plants and energy and crystals and Reiki, and there's a lot of that type of healing. Very different, very not like what you're normally used to. Go and explore that if that is relevant to you. Abundance will come to help you in case you're worried about financial challenges, whatever. Abundance will come to support you. Those of you who are feeling threatened with their place, home, whatever, either you will really find yourself secure in your own home, or you will move into a place that is much, much better. Much better. So don't worry. This will be a very big change in your life, but it will be very positive. You're like, literally, it's not just a change of this situation in your life. It's a change of a karmic cycle that has been repeating itself. You will be clearing yourself out of it. So this is great. Okay. In the extended, we are going to do this. I'm going to take, sorry, that's me rearranging. And excuse me while I do my thing. What am I clarifying? So I will clarify the 5 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. I will clarify 7 of Swords and Ace of Swords and 3 of Wands. I will clarify the Knight of Pentacles with the Princess of Pentacles. Very strong earth here. Probably with the 8 of Pentacles too. And we will clarify the majors. Actually, no, this is clear to me. We will clarify all these together, perhaps. I'll see how it flows, but for sure we will clarify this and this. And then we will go to the Celtic cross reading. Okay, Libra? So right here below, I will see you in a second in the extended. And this has been a pretty awesome reading, very powerful. Very happy to do it. Tarot Masterclass Extended, all the links are below. If you want a private session, if this resonates but you need more, if this doesn't resonate and you need me just for you, my email is also below. Contact me. I do through Skype or Google Hangouts. It's a live session, an hour video chat. And okay, I'll see you soon and in July. Love you very much, Libras. Why did I speak about art in the beginning? I don't know. Maybe it will be clarified in the Celtic cross, but I don't know yet what will be there, so it's a maybe. See you soon.